Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome back to Creating Art with Mrs. Hurley. I brought some supplies to the outside because this is going to be a messy lesson. Hopefully not too messy. We are going to be creating your very own clay. So some of the materials that you're going to be needing, if you have at home, is flour. You're going to need some salt and water. The reason why I have us doing clay this week actually is because we would be doing clay in class if we were in class. So I thought it'd be fun for you guys to go ahead and do this at home and create your own 3D sculptures. Cool? Let's get started. So for this lesson, I thought it would be fun to invite some friends over. So I'm going to do that. Come on, guys. Say hi.
Hi.
Alrighty, so they're going to help me create their own clay.
Alrighty, let's get started. For this first step, I am helping the kids measure out a half cup of flour. So for my younger students, you're going to need a grown-up to help you out with this step. Make sure you have a bowl to put the flour in.
Okay, as they are filling up their bowls with the flour, you're going to get a quarter cup. Okay, a quarter cup of salt and a quarter cup of water. So Christopher, hold your cup. So I'm going to take my quarter cup of water, and then you're just going to slowly pour it in. Once you have your water in the bowl, you can start mixing it with your spoon. I'm going to mix it slowly. Alrighty, now that you guys are done mixing your dough, it's time to knead it. So what that means is we're going to use our hands to give it a good massage so it mixes together. While you're doing that, if your dough is too dry, you're going to add a little bit of water, a little bit at a time. Okay, but while you're kneading it, you want to make sure that you're squishing it. If it's too wet and too sticky and it's sticking to your hand, go ahead and add a little bit of flour, a little bit of time, so that it starts to soak up that water. All right, you guys ready?
Yes.
Okay, so go ahead and dig in to your dough. You can pick it up with your hand, and then you're just going to knead it in your hand. You can pick up the extra that's in your bowl so that you can get all of that in there. Once it gets to a nice form of a clay, go ahead and put it back in your bowl. This is where, if you have food coloring, you can add the food coloring little drops at a time. Now the food coloring will stain your hands or mix to your hands, so you can wash it afterwards. If you don't have food coloring, it's okay. You can paint your sculpture later.
Here are some examples of what kneading the dough looks like. I kind of got this idea from my kids when they were mixing their clay. They said it felt like they were making pizza dough. Alrighty, boys and girls, I know you can do it. Use your muscles to press and squeeze and knead the dough so that it gets into a really nice clay consistency. Here is where I went ahead and added the color to my kids' dough. Once you're done and happy with the way your clay feels, go ahead and save it in a sealed container or a sandwich bag. Save it for our next lesson that we're going to do on Thursday. See you later, little artist.